Good morning, friends of the internet. We are back again in the World of Tanks Garage. Today, we're going to be showcasing the Centennial T95. After all the grinding of the Mark I, getting our 100 Years of Honor boxes, opening up all of those boxes, playing our asses off, we got our 300 points, and we now own the Centennial T95. So, I'm not really too impressed with all the barbed wire and the sandbags and everything. Kind of makes the tank look somewhat ugly, but for the most part, I've never been a big British fan of the tanks. Right now I'm kind of grinding toward the Chieftain, but for the most part, I don't play the 7.1, I don't play the FVs, I don't play the 183s, nothing. So I'm kind of interested to see. This is like one of the, probably about the 5th match that I played since I own the tank. So let's take it out, see if we can get its tracks dirties, and find ourselves a match, shall we? All right, guys. So let's see, what do we got here? We got ourselves some Centennials, 88, Motherland, nothing. I mean, this is a fairly decent match for us. The thing of it is this gun does have some, or this tank does have some decent gun depression, so we're going to go work the middle hill and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Excuse the overlay. I didn't get the overlay changed when I was filming this. I noticed the other day after I got done recording it that I was like, oh man, the overlay's not changed. I got the other overlay on. So we can't see where we stand with the tanks, but we'll see as we go how it plays out here, how many tanks we get killed here. So I push over this way to this side. Whoa, tank's got a little more power than I expected. Jumped right off there and took some damage, unfortunately. Wasn't expecting that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to peek this hill, see if there's anything that I can see, use my gun depression to my advantage. As you can see, I'm carrying 60 rounds of regular rounds. I'm carrying 20 premium rounds. And the reason I do that is, I'll be honest with you, so far I've found with this tank is it struggles in higher tiers. Like this tier probably won't be so bad because we're up against some of the same tiers, but I've been in some tier 10s and it struggles to pin shots. That's the only thing I can really say. So as I'm peeking this hill, I let my binoc set. I see nothing. So I see absolutely nothing on this side. So I push forward a little bit, try to see if I spot anything. Still nothing. So I decide I'm going to dip over to the other side. And as I go to dip to the other side, all of a sudden it pings on my radar. Boom, this little guy. What's this T44 doing? Hey, pal, what's going on? So I go ahead and I hit him. You can see we hit him for 244, but we still got a long ways to go on him. So I thought he was going to turn and shoot me, but he didn't. So I went ahead and I put another one into him for 215. You can see that's 2 shots into him. He took a lot of damage, and I missed that shot. So here, I decided I'm going to chase him. I don't want him to get a flank around, and I don't want him to be over here causing a lot of confusion. Someone else hit him for 295, and he still got life left. So I'm kind of disappointed that the tank doesn't hit just a little bit harder. Like I said, that was a pretty soft target from us from the side. So I decided I'm just going to slide down here really easy and make sure I don't jump off this time. I put a shot into him, and then I get shot and my gun taken out. What hit me? A firefly? A firefly took out my cannon, hit me, a cannon caused damage to me. I was like, this is a tier 6 tank. So I see him. I go ahead and I put a shot into him for about 1/3 of his life. He stays there. He takes another shot for another 1/3 of his life. I'm going to hit him again and leave him with a sliver. That's all he's got left. So at this point, I'm kind of sitting here. He's not paying attention to me, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dip out of this position because I don't like where I'm at. But you can see I was kind of disappointed that I didn't even bounce a firefly shot. Then this guy come out of the blue. I don't know what his plan was here, but he got shot by me once and then just destroyed. So now I'm reloading again. So now I decide I'm going to push back out here to the left side because I see that's where everybody's going. At this particular point, guys, you can't see it, but the firefly was the only thing left on the right-hand side. Pretty much everything else was on the left-hand side. So right now I'm just kind of pushing over, hoping I can pick up some scraps. There wasn't really much to this game. So I kind of peeked over here to see if I could get a shot. Nope. they're behind the hill. So I decided to chase after this other Centennial over here because he's pretty much the only one with full life, and the other ones are kind of getting double teamed over there, as you can tell. So I decided I'm just going to push this guy and see what I got. You can see the tank moves fairly well. It's fairly mobile. But I was kind of disappointed that I took one shot from a tier 6 Firefly and got my cannon destroyed. I kind of felt like this tank should be a little more sturdy than that. Should have bounced around at least or something. So at here, pretty much everything's dead. We're just chasing down the Centennial and the artillery. I haven't seen an artillery shell come at me, so I have no clue where he's at. I decided I'm going to push over this way because I can see he's going towards this little opening here. See if I can kind of get a quick little shot on him here real quick. Since I'm the first one in position, I kind of peek this corner, and where is he? Oh, see him, I'm detected. I kind of snap a shot and it misses. Now I have noticed that I've snapped a couple shots with this tank, and it doesn't seem to quite snap on. Now artillery spotted there, so I'm going to swing up here. I'm going to snap a shot to it. I let it zoom in and fire, and look at that. It puts it in the dirt. So I'm not really impressed on this gun on this tank. I'm still got my reservations about it. Got killed just before I was able to put another shot into him. I'm going to chase this other Centennial down. He turns knowing now that it's another Centennial and he's going to charge me. So I go ahead and I track him in place. I pull forward so the heavy can have a little bit of a shot. I'm trying to back out of the way for the heavy. I'm going to track him again there with that little bump. I'm going to put one in his front. He gets shot again by artillery. I'm going to bump him one more time. I'm going to back up so he gets shot again. And then I'm going to put one more in him. That's game. So I'm kind of concerned with this cannon on this tank. It doesn't seem to pin a lot. And it's very inaccurate because you saw me like auto target that artillery and let it zoom in, and you can see we only did 1,629, which is not a huge game, but I just wanted to kind of showcase what this tank was about and kind of give my overall opinion. You can see there's other tanks. Tiger 2 did 2,700, VK4 did 2,700, Ram Gun did 2,300, and then we were there with 16. We fired 12 rounds and only 8 of them pinned. Now, we did miss 2 shots, so that I know of. We missed the one on the artillery and the one on the Centennial when he drove by. But for the most part, we put 3 shots into the T-44 for 512. We put 1 shot into the night for 215, 2 shots for 452, and the Centennial we put in 2 shots for 450. So it's just not a high amount of damage on this tank, and I don't feel that the gun's very accurate and pins well in those higher tier matches. And we'll do another video on this later to kind of let you see. But I've been kind of tracking it. This gun is very tough to pin things. So with that being said, guys, I hope you liked this episode. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, you can follow us on Twitter. That way you know when we're posting new YouTube content and we're live streaming. And if you haven't checked us out on YouTube Gaming or Twitch, come hang out, be part of the audience. If you're new to those channels, smash those follow buttons. So until next time, guys, we'll see all your faces on the battlefield. Thanks so much, guys, for checking out my video. If you enjoyed that video, hit that thumbs up button and be sure to subscribe for future videos.